Right. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Did you make it through your celebrations and all that? I'm sure it must have been an amazing time to get together. Was it different? Was it like traditional things that you did last year? But it's been rather different the last 2 or 3 years because of COVID. We were forced to go into, various uh, procedures to stay at home and just to have family limits, and that wasn't there this year. So if you had a chance to really reach out to friends and family, that was good, a good thing. So today's color is yellow. We're going to be talking about the things regarding what will activate your light and how do you see this year unfolding? The miracle itself, that's the theme for today, is that you are the miracle. You are the light that will not only shine your way, but will also pioneer that light for others to follow you or to follow their light. It illuminates the way. You know, it's interesting that this year's perspective of how this year is going to unfold is very interesting. I was looking at various social media posts and various things where people are predicting of how this year is going to turn out. There was on the one hand, there's people saying, "Oh, it's going to be the best year ever." People that are light workers and they understand what the date means. The 2024 in itself, when you add all the numbers up, the 20, the 24, it adds up to eight. Eight represents abundance, and it will be very abundant in that way. However, it comes with many, many factors, this 2024 part of it, because this is the same time that a lot of other things externally are happening at the same time. So people are saying, oh, yeah, it's joyous. It's going to be our best year ever. We're going to have lots of connections. We're going to be more with family and all these goals and all the things they want and see that how this year is going to really develop for them. And then on the other hand, I see a lot of people with a lot of doom and gloom. Like they're still going that, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford groceries. How am I going to pay my mortgage? It's coming due in June, sort of thing. A few posts were saying that, with the World Forum and all of the things that are happening on this planet, they don't see a lot of promise, and they're really putting the doom and gloom into things. And this is a really interesting dichotomy in the sense that we have two different parts of this. And this year is really going to test your ability to manifest. Because as you already know, anything that you expect and anything that you want done is part of that manifestation that you expected, and it's just part of you. And we hear on many posts that you manifest things that you are. You don't manifest things that you want. If you really feel you are something, that will more come to you than anything else. However, there's many external factors that are going to come into play here, and it's really going to test your ability to not only continue to manifest, but to hold that dream close to you. It's really going to test it because there's many things happening all at the same time. And you read the news, and I don't have to go through all of that. Most of you have seen it, and you look at the other things that are happening. But when you just say, okay, this is how I want this year to unfold, and you see in your mind that you're going to go through all of this, so it's going to be a massive test for you of how you can hold this because it won't be readily available for many of us. We'll have to hold this dream, and so the question really becomes, how can we make it a good year no matter what happens? How do we make it such a good year that regardless what is going on outside, it's not going to affect the end because it's still going to end up being a good year, even if I can pull it all together in November or in December and it ends up being a good year, right? But there are so many things that are on your side. I mean, the very fact that the 2024, the abundance energy, that is just a natural thing. there was a lot of things in numerology that somehow 2024 is the year that it's really going to turn things around, and it's going to really test the way that you can speak up, stand up for yourself. Something doesn't happen to your liking, you're going to say, no, this is unacceptable, this is what I want, and you actually go for it. So you're kind